We open July 27th.
And where do people go to get tickets?
They can go to the Vineyard Cafe Dinner Theater online and go to their website, and there'll be a drop down for tickets.
Hi, and welcome to Kelly, where we talk about life, your life and my life. And through Kelly, we hope to inspire. I have Cindy Copeland on the show today. She is an actress, and she is also directing at the Vineyard Cafe and Dinner Theater, Still Magnolias. And so we're going to talk about that, talk about, what it's like to step up from actor to director, what you're learning, and the different hats that you're beginning to take on and discover, and how that's helping you as an actress.
Right, and it's Still Magnolias, there's many wigs that I wear.
Yes, many wigs, yes. So with the story, this is a story that a lot of us know from when Julia Roberts and Sally Fields.
Yes.
So, what deeper connection have you made with the film, with the play, since you started directing? Something that you've discovered.
What I've discovered is that the story itself, for me, when I've worked with this, is to realize that it's really the relationship. So, as a director, what I want to do is I want to bring out the richness and the truth of all of these characters and how they interact. I have something going on between Ouiser and Annelle that starts at a certain level with suspicion and fear, and they transform, and that relationship you see grows. And I just love the fact that there's these strong women based on a true story, that how they support each other and how they love each other through laughter and tears. And I just want to really portray that, because I've done this show 3 times where I did not direct it, and it was us saying lines and being cute. But I brought some real truth to this and some real heart to it. And I've also used like the music from the show with narration. So when you sit down from beginning to end, you feel all of it.
Wow.
You feel the impact of the entire show, because we are here to entertain, but we're here to tell a story. But if you can't move people in your audience, then you're not doing your job. And so that's what I want to bring out, the heart of all of these characters. I think it's very important to do that.
Now, you are also taking on a role in this?
Yes.
Of
course I am.
Of course
I'm playing
am.
Truvy. Yes.
How do you feel with directing yourself? Do you find that hard? Do you find it not so hard?
I have not found it difficult, believe it or not, because I'm very, very visual. When I'm on stage with 6 people, I'm aware of their movement, and I take notes in my head, and I know if they're blocking someone or if it doesn't feel right, because I can see it. Tonight, I'm actually going to sit down and watch completely and give them some direction.
And you guys open up when?
We open July 27th.
And where do people go to get tickets?
They can go to the Vineyard Cafe Dinner Theater online and go to their website, and there'll be a drop down for tickets, and they can purchase tickets. They have to purchase 24 to 48 hours in advance, because they buy their food fresh.
Okay. Are you enjoying directing? This is the second show you've directed, is that correct?
It's the second show I've directed. It was a 2-man show before the gin game. That was fabulous. It was the most exciting thing to take 11 by 14 stage, build 2 booths that looked like screen doors that we went into and never left the stage in between scenes. And to watch the audience react to us was just like blew me away. Oh no, she's got gin. And then I would just like play it, and they, it was so much fun.
So you're enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it very, very much. Yes, I am.
When the first show that I directed, and I ended up directing just because they didn't have a director. I was the same. I'd been acting for a long time, and they didn't have a director, and they were like, "Hey, why don't you direct?" And I'm like, I find that I am a good director, but I don't necessarily. I love the finished product. This is the way I feel about acting, period. I feel different probably than a lot of actors feel, because probably the 3rd grade was the first show that I did, so I really don't know life without it. But every time I do a play, or every time even working beginning to end on a movie set, I almost feel like this is the last time I want to do this. The last time I want to do this, because it's so much work. But then you see the finished product, and it sucks you back in again. And that's the way I felt with directing. I found it hard, because you're putting pieces of the puzzle together, and some of it was really tough. When one of the plays that I directed, the last one that I directed, I had an assistant director who fought me the whole time because I wanted to do blocking first. I wanted to get blocking out of the way. I wasn't worried about the acting. Let's get it blocked out, then we can spend some time on the acting. And she was so focused on the acting that I was having to fight her the whole time, going, trust me.
I get you totally. I've had those challenges already. But the one thing when we did our table read together, I said, if you could learn your lines tomorrow, it's a technical thing you have to get out of the way. If you don't have that out of the way, by the time we get ready to do a show or go through these rehearsals, you're going to be thinking about your lines. It's going to be here and not here.
Yeah.
Get them out of the way. And so I've had to struggle with a couple of them, but they're coming around.
Yeah. So it's a process.
That's important to me.
Yeah. And you have to, as a director, people wonder why they're mean. You have to, I mean, you really can only take in, the collaboration is really good, but I always say, I want to take in as much as I can, but at the end, it's I may hurt your feelings. I don't mean to. And I think that's the hard part of a director is you're not always going to make friends during that, but hopefully when it's done, they respect. And
it's harder when some of them are your friends to start with,
right?
Because we're used to doing plays without this direction, but I've been directing everything. I mean, I have a vision for this show, and it's got to go that way because in this scene over here, what you don't realize, what's happening here is going to play over here, and the audience is going to get hysterical over it.
Right.
But if you keep fighting me, it's not going to happen that way.
Yeah.
Just trust me.
Just trust me.
Trust me, please. I've got my money invested, my time, my set, my energy. I sit down with a script every single day. Something pops into my head. I text them, try this, do that.
Yeah. And that's the biggest gift you can give to your director is trust, so they don't have to spend time fighting you the whole time, so that they can move on to.
Yes.
So that's where people get tickets. What's the future? What do you have in the future?
For my future?
For your future.
Oh, honey, I'm on this course. I'm going like that. I believe in not just networking, but relationships with these people. Networking's different to me. Here's my card.
Right.
No, we stay in connection.
Yes.
I'm going to go this way. I don't care who comes this way. I'm still going to go this way.
Right.
I have an agent. She's on my side, but it's my business. And I'm going to go. If I had to walk up to Ron Howard, I would do it. I've had friends say, "Oh, you don't want to invite him into this because I have other projects in the works. I'm doing my own little shows." And they're, "Oh, you wouldn't." Well, I messaged the guy. He messaged me back. It was great. What do you mean? I don't care who he is. Either he's going to listen or he's not.
Right.
So if I could give anyone advice, don't be afraid. Go forward, make your own projects, be involved in plays, movies, college films. I don't care what actors have to act. Your confidence will go sky high.
Yes.
You've got to do it, and you've got to stay on that course.
And in the beginning, don't worry so much. That's for you to remind you're a gift.
Thank you.
And in the beginning, don't worry so much if you're getting paid. Worry about gaining the skills to be able to do what you do to get paid.
Actors have to act. When I do a college film, I connect with them. They call me back for other stuff. I've brought stuff to set for them. I brought them donuts. I just stay connected.
Right.
If anything, you're making fans.
Yes. And you're making a great world,
Yes, it's so much fun. Have fun. Create, be. And your name gets out. When I did Gin Game, I put that set out there. Ofu called me. He wanted me to be his set designer. I said, "Oh, well, I'm an actress too." So I did his table read.
Yeah.
And it was like he was excited. He said, "I'm going to refer you. Thank you so much for coming." Just because, and that's why I'm doing stuff too, is to put it on Facebook so people see what Cindy Copeland is creating and doing.
Right.
And I'm loving it. And if nobody likes me, I don't care.
Yeah.
I like me. And I'm having fun.
I like you, Cindy. Well, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for gracing the audience. These little bits, I call them little gold nuggets. Somebody will tune in and it will help somebody. So thank you for coming in and sharing. I hope that your production goes well. And tell us again where they get tickets.
They get tickets online if they go to the Vineyard Cafe Dinner Theater in Marietta.
Okay.
And they can go to the drop down and they can buy tickets from there for the show.
Okay. And guys, if you've never been to a dinner theater, they're super fun. You get to engage and you'll love it. We hope this segment educated and inspired you.